Alright guys, I'm going to try as much as possible to keep this video short. I'm going to show you guys the process I went through, the tips I learned on my journey, how much it cost me, and why this project means so much to me. I come from a large family, and in my nuclear family I have 5 siblings and I'm the 4th in line. So growing up I didn't have any privacy, right? I would have to wait till like 2 a.m. when I was little and crouch in a corner in the living room so I can finally watch dance videos. You know, those times when like the dance video thing on YouTube was fresh. I didn't disturb anyone because they were all asleep at that time. I got to be by myself and think and dream and envision. So I have always dreamt of and planned my future house, and I know this is nothing close to what I have dreamt, but it's all the privacy I have ever wanted. We're all asleep. Oh my god. Eja, are you leaving anytime soon? No, he's not. He's gone. I also shared my room with my sister, with my brothers, with my parents, with some people I don't even know as growing up. And even in university I had to share dorms with people. And finally I can take off my clothes and be naked and dance around even if I want to, because I don't have to be bothered about anybody else. This is the outline I used when positioning my furniture, and I have used about 6 different outlines in the past 4 months, and I can definitely see myself, changing things up some more in the future. I grew up seeing my dad redesigning our living room and dining room occasionally, a lot of times, and I just picked it up, so I can't be in one room the same way for a long time. But it's really one way to unwind and unleash your creativity and tap into, all the opportunities and possibilities of one space, 4 walls. I call it integrated meditation. I definitely had a lot of Pinterest inspirations. Who doesn't? I was going for more of a clean, minimalistic, like not so much stuff in the room. You can see earthy kind of vibe. You can see a lot of wooden textures, natural textures in this room. That's just what I was going for, and I just love my wood. I love my space. I love my whites. I love, damn, just gives me that kind of thing. When I got this room, it wasn't painted, so I had to get someone to paint it for me. Because it was their first time, these walls had to get 2 coats of paint, and I went for the color Brilliant White. One thing I've been able to achieve with this room is making it easier to take pictures and videos even with low light, because the white is just reflecting a lot of light around me. Next, I got the curtain brackets drilled into the wall. I tried it myself and left some shameless holes in the wall, and so I had to find somebody, once again professional, to do it for me, and he did it for free. It was the same guy who painted for me, so that saved me some money. I bought this shelf from China Mall on the Spintex Road for 145 cedis, and this clothing hanger from China Mall as well for 19 cedis, either 17 or 19 cedis, I don't. Yeah, it just wasn't 20 cedis. And then I stopped by Orca Deco to buy the fruit bowl that I have turned into my ceiling bowl holder, chandelier, I don't know what you call it, but I just like that. I've added some natural tones to it, some natural textures to it, and it's adorable when I look at it. It's like when I'm sleeping and I look up, I just love to see it. I will put together a video showing how I did that, so stay tuned for that and other DIYs. I also got the yellow drawers. I don't know what you guys call them. I call them drawers, and the small mirror, the brown one, also from Orca Deco. The small one got broken a few minutes after I paid for it. That was a lovely story. I still kept it though. Actually, I love that that, well, I don't love that it's broken. I'm just trying to be optimistic and it's not working. Alright, so next I bought this really beautiful art piece from Instagram from a close friend of mine, and the Instagram handle for her artwork that you can also buy, have it customized and buy, Selim's Art. Alright, so this piece is not just an example of buy your friend stuff at the actual prices. When I see it, it reminds me to keep pushing, especially when I'm going through hard times, because you never know, you might create something amazing if you keep pushing. And that is how this painting came about. Last but not least of the things I bought, the items I got from Melcom, which I showed you guys in my last video. Thank you guys for showing so much love to that video. I bought curtains, the clothing rack I have, and the adjustable mirror that I have. So I switched out my bulky, unstable clothing rack for this black sleek one, and I love that it has storage for shoes. So I got the clothing rack for 99 cedis, and I got the mirror for 109 cedis, and the mirror also has space for storage, and it just made everything more put together in my room, because usually I just have my shoes hanging up, you know, placed somewhere in the corner, but now that they have a place, it's just better. So with time I looked to improve my wardrobe, and I looked to do that sustainably. I wanted this kind of drawer, and I went around and asked some carpenters how much it would cost to, you know, build this for me, and the prices they mentioned were above and beyond my budget. So when I walked into Melcom and I saw this drawer, or this, whatever you guys call it, it's a set of drawers, or yeah, like, I just had to have it because it's a place I could put my clothes and other items, plus the colors on it just match the vibe I was creating in my room. I use creating because, you know, you can start by looking at Pinterest pictures and say that, oh, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then when you look at what you actually have, you end up doing something else. And with the gist that you add to it, it turns out to be something different, which is also, I call it creativity. I do believe that this drawer was right there for me, because the colors match the colors in the painting I also got. It's just, if you put everything together, I used about 1,500 Ghana cedis over the period of 4 months. So it took some time to acquire some of the items, right? I have rounded it up to 1,500 because I included transportation to and back from the places I bought the items. It's not bad. It's not bad. So finally, tips. Now the first one, I stumbled upon it. So I went into a store to buy spray paints, and I saw a lot of cans standing over there, and I just pointed at them and the lady just gave them to me. I came back home and found out that they were dashboard spray, and I don't know what came over me. I decided to, you know, just spray it on. We've had this wooden table ever since I was little, and I just decided to, you know, just, you know, spray it on there, and before I knew it, it was lit. So I just went around and sprayed on every other wooden thing I could see, except for the wooden shelf that I bought. It lasted on the wooden table for about a month, and lasted even longer on my wooden basket. So yeah, I would say that's a cool thing to try, and it was about 10 cedis for that. Oh, I should add that. So that's 1,510. Another thing I learned from the painter, the guy who still drilled the nails into the wall, was the use of the drywall anchor. You know, whenever you buy items that you're supposed to screw into the wall, they come with this extra plastic item. I always wondered what they were there for. Tensile, when you drill, if you drill into the wall too deep or too wide, you can use the drywall anchor. You can place that in there to take up the extra space before you drill your nail into the wall, so that it keeps it tight and secure. I'm obviously not a drilling expert, and so instead of having to drill screws into the wall or hammer nails into the wall so I can hang my painting, I ended up using thumbtacks. However, I'm yet to figure out how to take off those thumbtacks completely and without staining my white walls. If you guys know how, let me know in the comment section, because I really don't know how to take off the one I left up there. So my last tip is to feel free and move things around and see how they make you feel. Explore the different possibilities in your room there are many. I've done about 6 so far. Just moving one item from one corner to the other creates a huge difference. Sometimes it doesn't. But it's just up to your room and up to you. Just see what you can do about it. If you have nails in your wall that you need to remove when you're switching things up in your room, you can use the paint filler. I think that's what they call it, a filler, so that it can you know, hide all of those holes. I know I need to do that sometime soon. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you loved this video. I hope you learned a few things about the process, about the tips. I hope you enjoyed the tips. I hope you, well, I'm hoping a lot. That's what they said we should do. So yeah, I am out. I am going to, what am I going to do? Just thank you guys for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.